Welcome to the very first episode of Inner Compass, a space for women, mothers, creatives, and anyone on a journey of self discovery, balance, and purpose. I'm your host, Sia, and I'm so excited to have you here as we take this first step together. In this podcast, we're going to explore topics like conscious living, motherhood, individuality, relationships, and self love, all through the lens of authenticity, feminine wisdom, and introspection. I'll be weaving in some human design, some yogic principles to help you tune into your unique energy and guide you back to yourself. Today's episode is all about a question I think we've all faced in some way or another. Who says you can't be everything you want to be? And more importantly, how do we navigate life when we want to do it all? Okay, I am so thrilled that you're here for the first ever episode of Inner Compass. Before we dive into today's theme, I want to take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Sia, and this podcast is born from my own journey of learning to balance the many roles that life has handed to me. From mother to partner, creative, traveler, friend, healer. At times, I felt like I had to choose between my passions and my responsibilities, or between who I was and who I wanted to become. But I discovered something important. You don't have to fit into anyone's mold. You can embrace all the versions of yourself without apology, without guilt, and without limits. This podcast, is it a podcast? This declaration is an exploration of that truth. I want this to feel like sitting down with an old friend over coffee, talking about things that matter, sharing stories, and reminding each other that we're not alone in this. If this sounds like something you need, you're in the right place. Okay, let's dive in. I want you to take a moment and think about this. What does everything you want to be look like for you? Maybe it's wearing many hats: career woman, mother, partner, artist. Maybe it's following your passions while honoring your need to rest. Or maybe it's simply feeling like you don't have to shrink yourself to make other people comfortable. But here's the challenge: somewhere along the way, society, culture, and even our own self doubt planted this story in our minds that says you can't have all that, that you have to pick a lane, that wanting more makes you selfish or unrealistic or not cut out for motherhood. It's a narrative especially familiar to women. We're often told that we can either be nurturing or ambitious, present for our families or successful in our careers, soft or strong. But let me ask you this: who made those rules? And why are we still following them? Here's what I believe: life is not either or, it's both and. You can love your family and pursue your dreams. You can be fierce and gentle. You can be everything you want to be because you get to decide what everything means to you. Okay, so let me share a little bit of my story. There was a time when I felt like I had to choose between different parts of myself. I thought being a good mother meant sacrificing my creative passions. I thought wanting adventure meant that I was neglecting my responsibilities. But as I leaned deeper into my journey and self discovery, that's through yoga, motherhood, and turning back to church and giving my life to Christ, I realized something profound. I wasn't broken and I didn't need to choose. I just needed to give myself permission to be all of me. This realization came slowly. It came through journaling, through saying yes to things that scared me, to therapy, and then learning to listen to my intuition. And now I want to help you remember that truth too. You are allowed to embrace your whole self. One of the tools that helped me to embrace my fullness is human design. If you're new to it, human design is like an energetic blueprint that shows you how you're wired to thrive. It shows you your strengths, your decision making style, and how you show up in the world. For example, if you're a manifester, you're a trailblazer. That means you're going to initiate, you're going to lead. If you're a generator or a manifesting generator, You're here to follow your joy. What excites you? You don't have to pick one thing. You can follow whatever lights you up. If you're a projector, your wisdom is in guiding others and knowing when to rest. And if you're a reflector, you're here to mirror the world and flow with life's rhythms. In future episodes, we'll dive deeper into human design, but for today, I just want you to take this. You are designed to live authentically, and your desires, no matter how big, no matter how diverse, they are not random. Okay? So, how do we begin embracing everything that we want to be? Here are 3 small steps you can start on today. Number 1, get clear on what everything means to you. What does your full, authentic life look like? Write it down. Dream freely without limits. Get your journal, get a notebook, piece of paper, and just write it out. And don't stop until you feel like you have filled that page with whatever that everything is. Number 2, challenge the stories that say you can't have that. Ask yourself, whose voice is this? Is it society's, your family's, an older version of you? Whoever it is, cut it out. Number 3, take one small aligned step. Maybe it's starting that creative project. Maybe it's saying no to something that drains you. That small step is gonna add up. For me, that small step is this episode. So, as we wrap up today, I want to leave you with this. You are multidimensional, you are expansive, you are allowed to evolve, to dream, and to grow. The next time someone or your own doubts ask, who says you can't be everything you want? I hope you smile and say, I can. Watch me. Thank you for sharing this very first episode with me. If this resonated with you, share it with a friend. Leave a comment or let me know what everything means to you. This is just the beginning of our journey together. Until next time, trust yourself, honor your path, and keep following your inner compass. Bye. Thank you for tuning in to the first episode of Inner Compass. If you're ready for more conversations about living authentically and embracing your full self, hit subscribe and join me for the next episode. I'll see you soon.